I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Jackson to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Benson Mayowa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league. They talked about limiting some of his running this year, especially the design runs, but he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 35 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now Wilson. They'll roll him out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 81 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch.
He was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yes, Sowski.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play. And that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a gain of 34. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very gentle. One. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check. Check.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. They come out here in the I. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground now with Smith. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run here with Ingram. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stock troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Welcome to my live, dog. I'm on, yeah. Yeah, I know you like that. Nigga he just can't be beat. Yeah, just don't like that.
Use the back line.
He gonna read out some right here.
And make sure
He gonna read out some right here.
your head and not in front of you.
Ooh, he's gonna pick down. He's gonna pick down. I do this, nigga. This ain't no motherfucking YMCA shit. Block him. I do this shit, Justin. On God, nigga. I see you tuned in, nigga. Oh, Sims, nigga. I do this shit, nigga. I called it. Nigga, I'm the GOAT, nigga. I'm out, nigga. I'm the fucking GOAT in this shit, nigga. If nigga don't know how to play, a nigga can't beat me, nigga. Yeah.
Now Myers for the extra point.
I'm the GOAT in this shit, bro. If a nigga don't know how to play, a nigga can't see me.
21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You can hear me, Sim? Yes, sir.
About a yard deep.
Yes, sir. Fumble, fumble, fumble.
And he's up past
yes,
the 20 to
sir.
the 22-yard line.
Yeah, you can hear me, nigga. Yes, sir. Ha ha, nigga, you hear me? Take me out, take me out. Y'all not showing this shit. Ooh, we gonna throw that on nobody.
Decent field position and
I'm playing with
pick six. We'll see how they attack this
look,
drive.
he gonna be fast. He been dipping, Sam. Watch it. I'm come on over here. Sam, fuck him up. Throw it to me. I'm picking it. Give me me. Give me me. Y'all should not even show me that shit. First place touchdown. First day. Hey, look, nigga, did I tell you, nigga, in the lead on me, nigga, I'm in the Super Bowl, nigga. Touchdown. Wide open, Metcalf.
On the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted.
Yeah, leave me another comment. You see that? Leave me another comment, nigga. You see me? Show me some respect on this day. You see me? Leave another comment, nigga. Leave another comment. Ooh. So nigga think this shit so sweet. I'm gonna fuck him up. I gotta do this over here. I'm gonna have him try to play the flash hard. Take his head off.
There's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
I'm gonna take his head off.
A gain of 6.
Now I'm gonna have him kind of play the flat hard. Metcalf over top. Well, he rolling niggas around and shit. All the niggas over there to the right. Then what I'm gonna do? Go to the left.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Ah, he's so slow. I can score right here. I don't want him to end up. Look, he's creeping too. Look, you see him already creeping. Man, I'm finna throw the whole circle, nigga. You gonna have to do a lot. I'm showing through the out route, they can go to respect it. You gotta respect it.
Throwing is Wilson.
Circle! I can go for it, 45.
Incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's
45, bro. I can go for it.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
Make sure I can go for it.
Why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Past the 50. I bet. 45. Fourth and 5 or less past the 50. Oh, my bad. Yeah, and I just said this shit. I just seen this shit, Sam. Look, dude, he cold, fool. He's so slow. He need to trade me, Lamar, though. I'm finna call a timeout, man. Come on, man. Damn, man.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Fourth down, and out is the all-pro punter from a year ago, Michael Dixon, to punt for Seattle, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Backspin from right here. Boom. With a little power. Look.
He was only asked to punt
on
once
the
in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now Brown. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Ravens will get it. First and 10 from deep in their own territory.
I can do that, Kenneth. I forgot. Look, did you see me call that play, though?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
But he read off my head to death.
Now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
Them read off my head to
death. That's good for a Raven first down. 15 yards.
Look, I bet he ain't do it now.
Well, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
On the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk about football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4.
Look, he been trying to read off him now.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here.
That man, he changed my number, really fucking me up too. I'm thinking he already threw this shit.
Such a threat with
you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm
gonna let him do all this read off and shit, all the way down till you get past the 50. And get what I'm gonna do? He's over with. He gonna do it. He can do it again. Nah.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This one complete to Ingram.
Uh-oh, he had the 50.
Get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you
Man,
don't
bro,
succeed,
this might
try
say the
again.
I'm finna knock
And
his ass out.
finally,
He can do
able
what
to
y'all
hold him
want
in
here.
check. He'd been carving him up.
Oh, he's fine.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Punt team, get ready.
Down he goes. Sack back
He thought he was gonna have to. He thought he was finna.
Benson Mayowa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Oh, Justin, welcome to my league, man. Welcome to my what the nigga on Facebook be saying? Welcome to my channel, G.
The half will join.
Welcome to my channel, man. Hey, down here we caught. Look, down here it's a minute 55 seconds. There's 3 niggas in it. I'm finna cut the hell off. Who does nigga?
Probably Josh.